It says we're live, so howdy, howdy. I see Miss Karen Radford. What a great way to enter the room with Miss Karen Radford waiting for me. Come on in, everybody. It is night 3 of Craft Till You Crash, the 5 night frenzy, and it's so nice to have all of you guys here. Again, if you see me looking over to the side a little bit, I can see the chat better over there. So I'm just checking you guys out over there. Heather, how you doing? Welcome in. I know you guys are kind of hopping around tonight. There's a killer vintage Christmas sale going on Mother Tucker's channel with Misty Thrifter Hunter. And so, of course, and Amy and Jason and Tina. So, if you didn't know that and you want to catch the end of it, you should zip over there because you can always watch this on the replay. But you might miss out on something you want to buy. So buzz over there and finish up with them, and then come back and relax and craft with us and tell us what you bought. Welcome in, welcome in. Hi, Patty. Hi, Patty. Welcome in. Karen Radford, are you crafting along with me tonight? Hi, Eclectic Deb. How you doing? Eclectic Deb, I got your email that you like your vintage magazine I sent you. Eclectic Deb was Flocker of the Night. And so her little gift was a vintage magazine that she likes. Cindy Ann, welcome in. Hi. Sorry, it's a tiny bit dark in here, but don't worry. I'm gonna have the camera pointed down on the desktop, and that's where my light is on the other side. Yeah, so it'll get bright here in a minute when we start doing our project. I'm so glad you guys can make it. If you're hanging in there with me, I'm gonna try to show different stuff than what we've been showing. So I don't want to bore anybody with the same old thing. But man, I think it's the one great thing about crafting is that you can't really run out of things to do, because even if you're doing the same type of project, nothing ever turns out identical anyway, unless you do it on purpose. And so, it really never gets old. Oh, Karen. Yes, that looked like quite a project. Angela. Hi, Angela. Welcome in. Welcome in. So great to see everybody. Don't forget to hit that like button. Hi, Julie. How you doing? Yes, all our crafty friends are here. And I just love it. We may not be like huge in numbers like I'm flipping and sipping, but we can have some killer chats and crafting sessions, and you really, need a smaller group to do that anyway. Hi, Christy. Although we will certainly welcome whoever wants to join us. Shafina, hi. Oh, that is awesome. Hi there. I just wanted to say that I caught your live the other night, and I'm totally going to start a junk journal. Right? It is so freeing. Even if you've been a crafter in the past, this is totally different. Like, it's like giving yourself permission to be like messy and just put all your cool stuff that you love just, you know, quickly in a book so that you can look at it. And I mean, then you can also just take all the time you want on special pages. And so it's just awesome. I'm going to put my daughter on a construction crew after this remodel. I bet. Man, that is quite a project. Such a big project. It's crazy. Let's see. All right, welcome in, welcome in. And I've made several of you guys moderators. So, moderators, if you need to ask me something, just put it all in caps and I will keep watching over here where I can see my chat better. And I'll try to answer questions and everything, if you'll just put them all in caps. And I want you guys to chat with each other and chat with me and let me know your thoughts on what we're doing. So before I turn the camera over, I want to show you a couple of things that I think that I need to be like this way to show you. So I went on the Collage Soup website today just to check it out again. I go on there often, but just to see what they had. Now, here's the thing. Christy, when you and I craft on Saturday, I'm probably going to have some more really cool examples of what I bought tonight. But I downloaded the ebooks from Collage Soup, and then I didn't realize my printer was out of color ink. But I did download a black and white one, so I'm going to show you that because it's so cool. Yeah, who's going live with Laura tonight? I don't think I had any takers tonight, Angela, so I'm going to have to wing it on my own. Man, it's kind of lonely. If anybody wants to go live with us tomorrow night, oh, I guess I could do that. How do I do that? You guys, we might just experiment. Hang on a second. Let me just see if I push this button here. That's not it. Okay. How about this? Let's see if let me share the link in the chat. You know me, I don't know how to do that. I don't know how to wing it and do it. Are we scared? Are we scared to share the link in the chat live here? Yeah. Okay. I'm gonna wait. But if anybody here wants a link for tomorrow night, yeah, I'm scared. I know the mods are scared. Yeah, I'm not gonna do that. So if any of you guys want to jump on tomorrow night, send me a message just to the regular Fatbird Finds on Instagram, and I'll share it that way through Instagram with you. I'll be happy to. Okay, all right. So anyway, back to Collage Soup. So let me just share the fact that, and I'll print examples of the color ones for either tomorrow night or with Christy on Saturday night. But they had, there's tons of freebies, and the freebies have here, this is one of them. The freebies have 4 pages like this in there. Just printed, mine's just printed on regular copy paper, the color ones, because I like to collage, and the thinner the paper, the better when you're collaging, right? So, so I got 4, well, let's see, 1, 2, 3, 4, 4 different sets of these. So 4 times 8 is 20 something pages, 24 pages. And then I bought 2 ebooks that were on sale. The first one was called Free Love, and that's the one I want to print and show you guys examples of, because it's like a whole bunch of 70s and kitschy images. Let me show you this. I printed one of the words and phrases, but see, it's all blue and yellow. You can see my printer was running out of ink. Isn't that crazy? But see, isn't that cute? All the cute 70s groovy and boho words and all that kind of stuff. And then, of course, the images are so cute. You should go on the website and look. There's like crocheted images and all the pretty 70s girls and like the hippie vibe. And it's really, really, really cute. It is really cute. So I'll show you more of those later, but I got that. that was only $7.49. And then the black and white one I'm going to show you was just $5.98. So for, I think my total was $13.47 because there's no shipping because you download the ebooks. And for $13, I got like, I don't know, 60 pages in this book. And here's the black and white one. This and like 50 or 60 pages in this, and then about 30 pages worth of freebies, and there's even more. So, I mean, I highly recommend it. And that way, see if you buy, you can also buy the books, which that's good too, because I mean, you do have to figure the cost of your printer ink, but the books, you're always like, they're double sided, the pages are double sided. And so you're always going to lose some sort of images. And with the ebooks, you can just kind of print what you want. You can also print in black and white or color. So anyway, it's just fun. And I thought, hi, John. I thought you guys would like to see what I got. So the name of the black and white one, see, it only looks green because this is the page where my color was going away. But I printed some good black and white ones here in just a minute. But I wanted to show you the name of the book because I can't really pronounce it. Let's see. Zephyrlandia? Zephyrlandia, I think. Yeah, so 45 fancy coloring pages to color, cut, tear up, and stick on. So I thought it would go with the theme of, like with the alcohol markers and the regular markers and the coloring and all that kind of stuff. And I thought, I bet you guys didn't know that they had this. So let me show you what they look like, some of the pages when you print them out in black and white. Now these, because we want to color them, and I want to try to use my alcohol markers, I printed them on heavier weight paper. So, but like, look at this. Is that fun or what? And I mean, you can even just use it just like this, of course. But once you start adding ink and color to these, it's so much fun. Look at this one. And then there's a goldfish one, which I'm getting ready to show you, like a good example of. All right, so there's that. And then also, I guess when I turn I'll turn the camera around because the light will be better and you can see better. I'll show you a book that Katie got me, my daughter Katie, and at the dollar store that you guys should look for. Hi, Nettie. Just popping in on my way home. Gonna get back if you're still on. Very good. Very good. I love it. Y'all just pop in and out. It's just great. I really appreciate you guys being here and kind of helping me along the way. So it's just perfect. However you want to join us. So I'm just gonna go away for just a second and turn my camera upside down. Okay. So hang on 1 second. I'm still here. So you guys chat amongst yourselves. So who's crafting tonight? So if you're crafting with us tonight, put in the chat what you're working on. Holly sent me a picture earlier of her finished project from last night. It's so cute. She did such a great job. Let's see. Back camera is what we need. I'm about back to you guys. 1 second. Okay, here we go. There, that's better. Happy Wednesday, Sandy. Welcome in, Paula. Paula is working on needlepoint. That's awesome. Okay, so yeah, this is all my junk back there that you can see that I've got like all scooted around. I just wanted everything to be like right here at my fingertips that I wanted to show you guys. Okay, so let's see here. Okay. So are some more collage soup papers like we looked at last night. And I thought we would make like a master board to do ATCs with. We don't have to finish the ATCs, but I thought we would do the master board and cut it up and let me show you what it ends up looking like. So that'll be fun. So I'm going to scoot that out of the way for just a second. But that's what that is. And then here's the page, which is so awesome. And then I'll show you this book. But look, here's the page that I picked out for us to work on. What do you guys think? See, here it is. It was all black and white like this from the Collage Soup book. And then I started playing with the markers and it turned out so good. I was like, oh my God, we got to work on that tonight. I mean, aren't they gorgeous? Okay, so I see that Christy asked me what brand of markers. And oh wait, Angela said Angel's working on the ATC for Katie Vintage and Vinyl. Very good. Okay, yeah. So the markers I have one set of the Ohuhu. Here they are, the brand. Okay. Okay, I've just got one little set of those. Then these other ones are just an off brand and they came from Five Below. Right here. And then also Katie, my daughter Katie, is getting into the coloring with me, but she found these and bought me these at Five Below. They were only $5. And these are not alcohol. These are the regular markers, and these are fun too. And I've got little tiny brushes and little tiny fine tips. I don't know if you can see it right here on the package. So some of the little tiny detail on one of the other pages will be fun to color with these. And also, they have a different look when you use the regular markers. For example, so in this one, this fish is the regular markers. And then, of course, this more watery, watercolorish looking color is the alcohol markers. But yeah, isn't it pretty? So I'm going to color a little bit more while I'm talking to you guys about it. But you know what's so cool about these collage soup images, not only are they just great, fun, like look at this, look at the cat, the cat lady with all the different kind of cats. But they've got all of this shading and that makes it super easy to color, and it also automatically does your shading. And so I can just color, like I just colored with one marker and it looks so good. It looks like all these different shades, right? So right now I'm working with mint macaron. Do you guys say, okay, do you see this like the cookie? Do you guys say macaron or macaroon? And then also green sage. Oh, I see you couldn't see that good when I held it up that close, but all right. So I'm going to do like variations of those. And then you guys tell me, I'm going to pick another color for one of the fish. But I want to show you what the foliage and stuff looks like when you color it in. So in this case, I've got these chisel tips, which are kind of hard to color with, but when you've got all this black, as you can see, it doesn't really matter because it's very forgiving. And just with very little thought, you know, you're going to end up with this gorgeous page. But it's going to be really easy and not tedious. Now you can make it as detailed as you want, but you know, like if you're just doing the relaxation, this makes it so easy. Isn't that cool? It just looks like, I mean, it looks kind of like watercolors. And I think it's just all, it's all due to this, the way these uh, illustrations are drawn. Oh, you see it like ruin? Cool. Every time I see the word, I stumble over it. I don't know how to pronounce it. And of course, if you watch like the British baking show or whatever, they're British, so you can't really trust their pronunciations. Okay, so that is really, really cool and fun. Let's see. So let's pick out a color. Let me show you how the regular markers look. Um, so I think I used this marker for him. And I know this one was this guy, which I think that one turned out gorgeous. So what do you guys think? Should we make all of the fish orange, or should we try a different color fish? We could just do whatever we want. Let's see if there's like a deep red. And this is kind of a pink. And this is kind of a lighter orange. I know. Oh, Heather, that's a good analogy. It does look like tattoo art. That's great. Okay, do I have a goldish yellow? Hmm. Let's see. Yeah, there should be over here. Let's try a goldish yellow. Let's see. What about 142? Should we try that on one of them? 142, which is this one right here. We'll try that. It doesn't matter. We can print a new one. I can print a new page if I don't end up liking it. Let's just see how it looks. And let's just see. I'll see what this one looks like right here. Let's just try like a fin on this guy. Oh, that's a pretty color. See, and even these acrylic markers are doing really well on this page. This one looks like that color. I think it might be. I might have picked the wrong color. But I love it. It's really pretty. All right, that's what that looks like. Isn't that fun? Oh, geez, do the small one. Okay, I'll do this one. It's okay. It's no big deal. It'll be pretty. It'll be like a goldfish. And it's alcohol ink. We'll color over it a little bit if we don't like it. Ooh, look how pretty this is. Debbie K, you like this color? It is good, isn't it? This is Dawn's recommendation here. And see, the black ink does almost wants to smear in a couple of places, but just not too bad at all. So I think this is super fun. Hi, Jerry. Welcome in. So this, I'm using Ohuhu markers for, got one little set. Y'all, there's a girl on TikTok today that I watch sometimes, and she got gifted a whole set of Ohuhu markers, the new ones. It was insane. Her her marker bag was as big as my desktop that you can see in the camera right here. And there was like 350 markers in it. Dawn, look how pretty your pick is. Look, as it dries, it's getting prettier and prettier. So yeah, so Jerry, I'm using one box of Ohuhu markers. This one right here is that I'm using right now. And the other ones are all from Five Below and only $5 each. I mean, for each pack. This is his fin, right? Sometimes you can't tell. Or I can't. Man, I love Heather's comparison to tattoo art for these images. I think that's great. Maybe that's what it's supposed to be like. I think this is a plant right here. This little white part here. Man, I love the way he turned out. Is this a fin? Now I kind of think it is, but I think it's the fin from the big fish. What do you guys think? Maybe the big fish. Some of it looks kind of the same. I'm going to do this other guy, this orange again. Maybe his face will be a little bit different. Let's do his fins though. If I was brave, I would put some big black spots on them like the koi. But I think it would look funny. I don't think it would look as pretty. That might not have been a fin, but we'll pretend like it is. Sandy, you like it? You like the color? So we're going to color these for a little bit longer, and then we're going to like do a master board. We can put the fish in the master board and see how that turns out. Can cut them up. I think I'm going to keep going. I don't think I want to. I think two of the fish need to be the same color. So these two guys are going to be the same color. But look how easy. So you don't have to stay within the lines. It's kind of fun to do like this when there's curves, to kind of follow the curve in case it does streak a little bit. At least it streaks kind of in the pattern intended. You guys, I was talking about the hot weather. It was that hot again today here in Western Kentucky. Oh my God, it was so hot. But supposedly right about now, the weather's supposed to break. We'll see. I'll keep you guys posted on that. We'll see if that happens. It's supposed to get nice and cool. So yeah, this whole ebook was only $5.98. And I think my favorite part about that is that it's down as soon as you pay for it, you can have it. You download it on your computer and you can print it right off. So like tonight, like if you were looking for a quick project, you can always go on there and do that. Or you're working on a project and you're missing just one particular thing. Oh, they're so cool. All right, y'all. Now, what are we going to color the big fish? I don't know if he should be the same color as these two. So we've got this one is him. This one is this guy. And this marker is these two guys. So I don't know. Let's see what we've got here. Debbie K says, went to Michael's looking for the Scotch glue sticks. They don't have them. Maybe Amazon. Really enjoyed last night. Got my 13-year-old granddaughter interested. Oh, Debbie, that makes me really happy. Amazon does have them. That's where I get them, on Amazon. But I didn't know. I don't know. I didn't know that Michael's didn't have them. But yeah. So a different yellow maybe? Okay, my yellows are kind of limited. Let's see. The one that we just used is this one, the 142. Can you guys see that better? 142. So this is like a really bright orange, this 151. It's kind of like groovy orange, This is kind of like a melon orange, 712. This is probably kind of like what we've got on there already on those dark orange fish. So here's a really light yellow. This 123, they call that melon yellow, which looks pretty similar. What is the yellow on the first row? Let's see. Oh, over here? Let's see. What's 712? 712 is powdery orange. Tell you what. I've got some white paper here. Let's just do a bigger swatch. Hang on a second. We don't want to mess up the big fish. Hi, Katie. Ton TTK, Katie. Lori says 712. Okay, let's look at 712. Lori. Okay, here's the three that we've got already. Those are the three we've already used. All right, here's this guy. So this is 712. Oh, shoot, that's going to go through. Oh, no, it didn't go through, thank goodness. But hang on. Hang on. Okay. Oops, that was almost a disaster. Okay. It's not going to go through now. Okay. So that's 712. Let me write it with the ink pen here. Or marker. Okay, this is 712. I'm just pulling some that look right. This is 151. Oh, that's more orange than it looks on the pen. That's why you have to swatch them, because you don't know by the casing of the pen. 151. Okay. There you go. Is that better? Now you can see the fish and the swatches. Is that good, Karen? Okay. So what is that? Oh, 151. Okay. 151. I'll do this one, but it's really light. It's like kind of like lemon, maybe even lighter than lemon. It's 120. What do you guys, what are we thinking? Oh, Karen, yeah. No, I've got like 2 or 3 pieces under it. We're all good. See, look. It's not coming through. But thank you. Yes, thank you. Ooh, that one's really bright. I don't know. That one's kind of like pumpkin orange. What else have we got? Oh, we already did 151. 712 is too close to the fish on the right. Okay. Yeah, I kind of agree. It's pretty close. This is really close to the fish up there. It's 123. Kind of good, but it's really close to this guy, right? Let's see. Let's just try. Here's one more. Here's 173. Oh, that's really close to these guys. Oh, I already did that one. Good grief. Okay. We can try these markers, these acrylics. Let's see. These don't have numbers. It's kind of a brownish tan. Any darker yellow? Yeah, like that, or I don't know if this is a yellow or not. I don't think these have names. These $5 pins. Okay, Dawn says, what if you did the fins in 151 and the body in 123? What do you guys think about that? That might be pretty. Can you do some fading colors? Oh, yeah, like some blending? Yeah. Let's just go for it, Dawn. We can go for that. So we're going to do the fin. We're going to do the body in 123 like this. Well, 123, which is close to this guy. This guy is actually 142. Let's go for it. Let's try it. All right. Let's do the body first. Okay, the body 123. I think it's all, oops, it's all going to be pretty. Yes, you can do the blending. I'm not too good at it yet. So don't know if we want to tackle the blending just yet. Oh, alternate the scales, which I've already started scribbling, but that would have been a good idea too. You know what? Probably, hang on. Let's see, we're doing 123 and 151. Let me find it. Okay, this one. Let's see if they blend. They sort of blend. So I think let's do the whole body and then we can go back and put a couple of these scales in. Here, I'm going to go ahead. I'm going to go ahead and put a couple in so that when we start coloring, I think this is so much fun. I hope you guys are having fun. I'm just going to put some little marks in. Maybe the face, the 151 also. Here, let's do one of the fins. We're going to see what the fins are going to start to look like. I know, Karen, it's so much fun. All right, so there's 151. And okay, we're going to go back to, what was it? That was this one, right? The 123. Yeah. Okay. So let's go back here. See, it's gonna let us just go right over this color. So that's gonna be really pretty. That looks good, Heather. This is what I like about the alcohol markers. Now the acrylic ones won't do that good. Y'all be thinking about the face. Can't decide what's gonna look the best on the face. See, we can go all over with this color and then we can still go back and put the darker color in a few more places if we don't have enough. Karen, me too. Okay, what do you guys think? Do we need to tell me if you think we need to do some more scales in the darker? Here, let me go back and do the fins in the darker color. Then maybe we can tell what else we need. That's gorgeous, actually, you guys. So here's the darker one. Again, this is just printables from Collage Soup. So cool. Oh, I gotta be careful there. While we're coloring, I'm going to show you this book. I mean, in just a second, when I take a break from this fin, I'm going to show you this book that Katie got me at the Dollar Tree. And it's so good for cutting up for collage. And, who knows? Maybe you'll find it at yours. I think it's just like a kind of a crapshoot of what you find at which Dollar Tree, right? People love some good Dollar Tree content, though. Some of these channels on YouTube are real big that do, that talk about what the Dollar Tree has. Any of you guys watch those videos? I went down a rabbit hole one day and found several really good ones. Ooh, his fins are fancy. This guy. I do lighter one again on the face and then shading and shadows with the darker one. Use the same colors. Yes, that sounds good. That's what we will do. This color would be pretty in here too because it's really similar. Let's see. I guess it's all up to interpretation here of which one is Finn's for him. I think his tail goes way back behind this guy. That's what I'm gonna say. I think he's got a bunch of tail fins coming out back there, like a guppy. Do any of you guys have a fish pond or a fish tank? Mary Beth and I started talking about wanting fish the other day. But there's a lot to, you heard us on flipping and sipping. There's a lot that goes into getting a fish. That might not have been a fin, but that's okay. Now it's going to look like one. There's a lady that feeds her family for $20 for days from the Dollar Tree. Really? Paula, your stores never have the good stuff, right? I know. Sometimes you're like, skeptical that some of those people like are, just got a hookup or something with the good stuff that comes out, and none of us are gonna ever get it. Ooh, he's so pretty, you guys. All right, so let's see. Oh wait, we got to do the lighter. Okay, the lighter color on the face, and then we'll go back with a little bit of the dark. Had fish, but they're kind of boring. Are they? I guess they could be a little boring. All right, let's don't streak his face here, Laura. I hope you guys are crafting away with me. We'll switch here in a minute and do something else. I just want to finish this fish. We don't have to finish the whole page. Oh, his eyes are so pretty, aren't they? Yeah, I think cleaning the bowl would not be any fun, Heather, would it? Fish are a little bit nostalgic for me. My dad loved fish when we were growing up. He had a bunch of fish tanks. It's kind of his hobby. But it seems like a lot of work. Oh, it's so pretty. I think some of this right here, to be honest, might be seaweed. But we can pretend like it's like his fins swirling around from the back, right? Okay, so there's the face. Look how it just looks like there's so many different colors, doesn't it? Because of the shading. So yeah, let's just do a little bit of shading with the dark one. Like over here, this eyeball is probably in the shade. I mean, needs a little shading over this way. We'll do that. And maybe right here. Maybe just a little bit in here. Maybe a little bit around the edge of the lips. Uh-oh. Let me get my light color. That didn't look too good there. Let me blend that out a little. There we go. See, they're kind of forgiving. Bowl water is great to water your plants with. Ooh, what a great idea. My dentist has a wall-sized tank. I love it, but I'm happy they're not mine. Yeah. Oh my gosh, can you imagine? And Debbie says mine never grew because of our hard well water. Yeah. Hi, Jennifer. Hi, Diane. I bet you guys are coming over from the sale. The sale was going good. I checked in a little bit. I didn't comment in the chat, but I checked in a little bit to make sure, just to see what everybody was up to. I think he's so pretty, you guys. Isn't he gorgeous? Oh, look, there's Katie. She's seeing me use my new markers. Look, Katie. So some of them are the alcohol markers, but then like see the dark fish. Oh, here it is. The dark fishes are the markers that you got me. And look, I'm gonna do this flower in one of the markers you got me while you're here. Let's see. You guys, how about a teal? Let's do a teal flower while Katie's here. Katie, look. There's like there's a really small brush tip and then a teeny tiny fine tip on these. Okay, look, let's do the flower up here. Look, Katie, look how see-through they are. And don't you love these coloring pages? I downloaded them from Collage Soup. Look at all the shading. Yeah, the Ohuhu marker alcohol markers are expensive. I haven't tried any of the other ones. But they do make several cheaper brands. I think there's a brand called Shuttle Art that's cheaper. I can't recommend them either way though. And then like I said, I've got these like unbranded ones from Five Below. Here, Jerry, look. See these? These are just $5. The fish are so cool. I know. Do you love them? Look here. I'll move my paper so you can see good. We were doing color swatches. Oh, Jennifer, is it your birthday? Did we talk about that last night? Happy birthday. Here, let's do a little bit more of the green. Actually, you guys, for this project, I love these cheaper markers because they're more see-through and they let the shading show better. This stuff just looks like it's all like swirling underwater here. Oh, that's right. We talked about 50. 50's awesome. I wish I was 50 again. I think Heather said this last night, but I like when I was in my 50s, it was different. 50 feels young because then, you've got a whole decade in front of you. When you're like me and you get towards the other end of it, it's a little less fun. But better than the alternative, right? We all want to make it to the end of the decade. So yeah, we've only got a little bit to finish right here, actually. That part goes really fast. William's birthday is Friday. How old's William gonna be? Do we know? 46. Yes, Lori, it's a big win, right? We're 50 years young, right? We're sitting here coloring in coloring books and going out and buying cute, kitschy stuff in the thrift stores. Gotta stay young. I don't know what those guys are. I think I'm gonna try this like beigey kind of color for some of these. These kind of look like rocks or something. This color actually probably would have been pretty as an accent on the fish a little bit. Let's try a little piece. It's kind of pretty. Kind of darkens some spots up a little bit. Karen, you're the opposite of William. That's funny. Okay. Katie also, let's see. Okay, I can't make myself stop coloring this. Here, I'm going to stop right here on this sleeve. I might go back if we want to use it, but I love how this turned out. Um, Here's the book I want to show you. Okay, it's right here beside me. Again, you guys, we might tackle something on one of these pages before we get off of here. I was thinking, I love the cats, but I was also thinking that this page, these little monsters, might be cute if we did all Fatbird Finds colors. And I could just draw on Friday night tomorrow night as a giveaway. Or no, Friday night. If we do it tomorrow night or something on here, we just do all different shades of orange and blue and, light blue and sky blue and all that. What do you guys think? Hi, Mom. They do have a story to tell. Look at them. And Tirza, is that how you say your name? I'm probably murdered that. I'm sorry. Welcome in. Thanks, Dawn. Well, you guys helped me pick them, so it's so cute, right? Hey, Mom, Heather was saying that it's kind of like tattoo art. It looks like it, doesn't it? Okay, so I think that's what we can do. Like, we're gonna start, like, maybe I'll do some of it, before we get on stream tomorrow night, and then we'll finish it up and give it away Friday night. And it'll be like little fat bird monsters or whatever. Hi, Amy. Okay, where's the book? I can't find my book. Oh, it's right here in my lap. Okay. I'll leave this up where you guys can look at it, but I want to show you the book that Katie got me at the Dollar Tree. So here it is if you want to take a screenshot because it's really cute. It's called A Guide to Finding Hidden Beauty in the World. Everything Beautiful by Ella Francis Sanders. So to be honest, I haven't read it, but I've just been flipping through it and it's just got all these cool pages that you can tear out. I mean, it's just $1.25. You don't mind to tear up the book. Look at that. That's cute. And it's just full of cool images. And once you start putting these on master boards, they won't even be like literal images. You'll just get like little snippets of them. Look at that one. That's cute. Oh, Dawn. Yes. On Friday night, I'll make MB put the Google eyes on the monsters. That'll be hilarious. That'll be so cute. Look, if Katie, if you're still here, look how perfect this is going to be. So you guys need to go check your Dollar Tree out and see if they have this. You could use this all kinds of collages and junk journaling and everything. I'll show you the ones that I tore out for tonight. I mean, I didn't take too much time picking them out, but see, like there's a really pretty like green marbly looking one. Plus, if you get little words here and there, the script is pretty. Or even that on the back. So like I can rip it up, you know. And then you can either use like that piece or a little solid piece. So I love that. And also, here's the purple. Kind of the same idea. I don't like the back of that one. So we would just use the purple. Oops. But see, if you just get a piece of that in your collage, it'll be really cool. And then, Amy, I see your question. 1 second here. Let me find this one other piece I had. Oh, here it is. And then I found this one too. So isn't that cool? It's got the little stars and then all this little script here. That's so, yeah, I love these. And then the back, look at that. Isn't that cool? Hi, Nettie. So, Nettie, look at our fish. I'm going to move this book page out of the way. Look at our fish that we did. This is collage soup. Printables. Again, now you guys might really be interested. So I'm going to hold up the cover, the name of the ebook again, in case you want to take a screenshot of that. So it's got our pretty fish and just all kinds of crazy, cool collage pages. It's all black and white. This is my printer just ran out of ink. But you can do, the black and white, and then you can color it if you want to, like that. What do you think, Nettie? Okay. Amy says, I was in Ollie's today and was tempted with the coloring books. Yes. So Amy, far and away, I like the Ohuhu markers. Those are the ones that you hear about, all the time. There we go. Sorry, trying to get in the frame right. This little box was on sale on Amazon Prime Day for $17. Now, for the most part, they're really expensive. Um, so I was glad to get one set of those. But these colors here, around the edges and stuff, we've been using these. And those are just from Five Below. So that's a $5 set. And then my daughter got me these from Five Below, and they are acrylic markers. They're the smaller ones, but there's a whole bunch in there, 28 in that set, and that's $5. And I think these are really pretty too. These are really small, so if you've got like, a lot of detail work to do, these would be great for that. Oh, and there's one more here. I could have got these out for the fish, y'all, but that's okay. Sometimes you got too many choices. But these they call them neutrals, and those are Five Below also. And also, I recommend. I like the not. I like the brush tips above the other kinds of tips. The brush tip and the fine tip. I'm not a big chisel fan, although some of mine are chisel, so I have tried them out, but I'm not a big fan. If you can get Azure, I highly recommend them. Oh yeah, Amy, you were saying earlier that you've been using alcohol markers for like years, right? It's kind of like your preferred media or whatever. Is that true? I'm not making that up, am I? So is that's your preference? Is that the brand Azure? Azure? Cool. Well, now I've got to find before we do our master board. Oh, it's 9:30. We'll have to switch to master board here in just a second. Let's do one little fat bird monster. Hang on. I want to do one little guy. Here, let's do. I don't want to mess up our swatch sheet. Okay, yes, I went to school for graphic arts. Oh, very cool. And I drew caricatures and names in Disney World. Oh, that's so cool. And I draw from home, names and pets. Oh, that's right. Azure is from Walmart, and I love them. What a cool tip. Thanks, Amy. You guys go check Amy out on Instagram. Amazing Amy's Art. She's also in our little Instagram group, crafting group, and she's so cool and talented. Well, that's so cool that they're from Walmart. So I take it, are they cheaper than Ohuhu? Azure Markera. Very cool. We kind of do just one little monster here. Ooh, that orange is dark. That's okay. We can do all different shades. We can do the next one lighter. He's so cute. Let's do a blue one right next to him, and then we'll stop and we'll do something else. I'm afraid you guys are going to get bored on me here. Nettie, do you love them? Nettie, were you in here? Someone suggested. Okay, I'm I'm gonna try out. I'm gonna have to finish them tomorrow night, but I'm gonna try out doing Fatbird colors. And then somebody said that Mary Beth should put Google eyes on them, and then we're gonna draw and give them away. Just a random draw and give them away for anybody that wants to enter. Amy, it makes me feel good that you like to color and to watch coloring because you're such a cool artist that it's so fun that even you like to, you know, quote, color. Oh, this blue's kind of dark too. So yeah, I think we need to go quite a bit lighter. About to cover up our detail here. Yeah, these collage soup things, they would be great with colored pencils too, but I'm just a big markers fan. I think they kind of make them look more professional. I think you have to be like super, super, super good, and then the pencils are gorgeous. But like if I did pencils, I don't think it would look too great. These are so funny. Their little teeth are going to stick out white though. I guess we'll have to think about that a little bit. Here, let's try a really light blue one next to it and a really light orange, and then we'll quit. So there's a girl. I was watching a girl on TikTok, and you know how we've instituted the stickers during flipping and sipping, to recognize people that give a gift during the stream or as flocker of the night. This girl had like a page like this printed out, and every time somebody would do that, she would let them choose a color and color one of the monsters in for them. That's kind of cute too, I think. Okay, let me do one light orange one, and then we will go back to something else. What's 712? Which number was that? Oh, that's, which one should I do? Oh, 151 is the true fatbird color, isn't it? Where did that go? 151. We surely had that one earlier. Gosh, I don't see it. Do you guys see it? 173. That's not it. It must be back here. There it is. Okay. There it is, 151. Hi, Helen. Helen, thank you for taking care of me because I wouldn't put it past me to be bleeding out on the fish. But I've got this little stack of paper under it. Okay, let's try this guy. I'm going to do this big half guy here because it's really fat bird color right there. I think I'm just going to go on off the page with that. Probably shouldn't have done that. I might print another one. I don't like that I went outside the line there. But I'll do that tomorrow. I'll finish it that way for tonight. And that's probably the ear of another one. Fall Crafty Marathon? What is that, Angela? Oh, that's a big sale, isn't it? Is that a big craft sale? I want to do it this time. How did you get over your fear to go on YouTube? Girl, I don't know what possessed me to, because I don't like to be on camera. I don't like to have my picture made. But I don't know, I just decided to do it. Maybe midlife crisis or something? I don't know. I'll tell you this, you get used to it really quick, Amy. Oh, you just posted it in the group. I haven't seen it either, Angela. Angela's laughing at us. Okay. So that's fun. We may work on them tomorrow night too. Okay, well, I'm glad you guys like the fish. I'm really pleased. I think they turned out really pretty. I'm just going to finish this little bit, so I'll show you guys tomorrow night what it looks like all finished out. So let's go ahead and see what how our master board turns out when we do that. Oh, I showed you guys all these pages, didn't I? Yeah, I did. The cat, and then this, I don't know what this one is, but it's kind of weird. I guess more little monsters. Okay. Oh, one more monster? I can't turn down an earnest request like that. I'll do one more. The markers are still laying there. We can do a really light blue one. What do you think? Can't turn down a graphic artist request for Pete's sake. Don't have a graphic artist come along every day. Miss Amy? Let's do peachy orange. Harpy, hi, welcome in. Welcome in. Don't be sorry, Amy. Love it. I love that you're interested. I think they're relaxing too. I can just turn one on and just get kind of lost in my thoughts. But man, it's true. It's fun to do them. It's fun to sit here and color. Love it. He's got weird little antennas here. And I think this is on him too. Isn't it? Is that part of him? What's so cute? Amy, wonder what we should do to keep the whites of the eyes and the teeth from jumping out at us so much. I'll have to think about that before tomorrow night. My kids, Karen, my kids laugh because I relax with mowing videos. I guess it's the same thing, Karen. It's the same. It's the same kind of repetitive relaxation. That's so funny. And Dawn, see, Dawn knows who you're talking about. That is very funny. Oh, that's great. Okay, all right. So much fun, you guys. Okay, I'm just gonna scoot those over for a second. And this will be our ATC sheet. I'm gonna do it on the back. We talked about ATCs last night, so you can go back and watch a couple the other nights if you want to know exactly a little bit more about ATCs. This is the back of the cardstock, and I think it'll be pretty. Just it's just a pretty decorative backing. But then this will be the fronts that we're going to glue on here. And this is going to be fun. I'm going to put like this big thing of this big glue stick. No, I'm afraid it's not going to stick if I do that. Okay, I'm just going to use a regular glue stick. Again, I know Debbie K said she went to find this, but I like this one. But you can use any glue stick you want. You know the one called, I think it's Yoo-hoo. Some people say Oohoo, but it's UHU. Some people really like that one. Some people really like the Elmer's that turns purple so that you can see what you're doing. But I like this one. And so I'll show you an example, by the way. First of all, yeah, this is a trust the process thing. Some of them turn out better than others. You can always feel free to throw out the couple that you don't like, because it's going to be a surprise when you cut them up. But see, like this girl, when I did her, she and this little piece right here are the only two that I glued on top. The rest of all that was a background. So see, instead of having to be tediously putting background on every single little square, you can just do it on this big sheet and cut it up and then use it for your ATCs. So we're gonna see how this goes. um, so I pulled out some of the collage soup. Collage soup was kind of my theme tonight. So I pulled out all of these. So you guys tell me. I think all of these go except this one. I don't really like this one. So I think I'm going to toss that one to the side for now. But this is my favorite piece. So I think the pink goes good with it. The black and white goes good with it. I think this one goes good with it. Right? I'm going to rip up some pieces. And then, which one of the book pages do you guys think? To mix in there. Like, when I take the white off, this might be pretty mixed in, right? And even the purple looks good. Oops, sorry. Like, I think the purple looks good. I don't know about the green. What do you guys think about the green? I think that looks pretty good. I don't know. These stars might not look good with these white words. What do y'all think? That might go in the reject pile, even though I think they're cool. I think that will look good. And then maybe that. The big mama jamma. Yes. Okay, so this is gonna end up in the scrap. I mean in the reject pile. I don't know. Y'all can't really see the reject pile good, can you? That's okay. We don't have to. The green is better than the stars. Great. Good input. Okay, I feel the same way. Okay. So this will be reject over here. So we're gonna go with the green. So here we go. I'm just gonna start tearing up here. I wish I had some more of this. I might look in my basket and see if I've got more, but I'm gonna tear this. So let me get rid of the white first off. I mean, like, I'm not going to do it tonight, but like if you're doing this at home, you might want to ink these torn edges before you glue them on your masterboard, right? And then look, I'm going to get rid of this because I mean, it's just kind of like not the vibe we're going for. It's the Collage Soup advertising. I don't mind this little piece though. Man, if you guys don't tear paper often, it's great fun. It's very cathartic. You can just like rip it up. Feels like you're really doing something. Mary Beth, look who's here. Mary Beth, hi. Mary Beth, we've got a job for you for Friday night. I know you're probably just joining us. You probably didn't hear us. Should we show her the little monsters or should it be a surprise? Maybe it should be a surprise Friday night. Okay, you guys hang on just a second. I'm going to look for one more piece of this. I'm right here, but I'm just going to look for that piece. I think I loved it though. I think I used it all. Actually, the beauty of the Collage Soup printables is that I can print some more. So if I can go back and find this in my ebook, I'll print another page of that so that I'll have it for the next time. I've got this orange. I think that's kind of too bright though for this one. And I've got this black and white, which is kind of cool. But which black and white do you guys like better? Do you like the stripes or the print of the black and white? I probably don't need to use both, do I? Okay, I guess that's going to be the only pieces I have of that. Okay, no problem. We'll just forge ahead here. Okay, we'll surprise her. Okay. The print, you like the print better, Lori? Okay. All right, we'll use that instead of the stripe. And I think this little piece with the fairy will go pretty good. Okay. All right, let's just start gluing some down. Oh, that's true, Amy. Let's do that real quick. Let's give us an excuse to get our markers back out. Here, just real quick. Let's put some color. So let's get our inspiration piece. Here it is. We'll get some colors that match this. So do you guys like that? We don't have to do it all. Amy, it's a great idea. Man, it's awesome to have an An artist in the group. A true artist. Let's see, what else? We need like a magenta. Like this one. Oh yeah, that's good. Okay. Well, we'll just go ahead and put it on there, and then when we cut the ATCs, if we think that it needs a little burst of color, we'll do it then. How's that? Is that a good idea? Okay, that's what we'll do. But see, it'll look cute with it. Okay. All right, here we go. Here we go. Oh, it's to trust the process. What did I do with my glue stick, y'all? Here it is. I got it. I got it. Okay. I think it's 10:01. Thank you guys, all of you, for being here. I know some people have got to scoot off to bed. I am going to finish this master board and cut it because I can't wait to see what it's going to look like. If you guys, if you end up having to go to bed or whatever, leave us, then you can come back and check in tomorrow night, and you could ask me to show the master board. Cut up, and I will. All right, let's just see. This will have to go off the edge a little bit, so we go. I don't like the straight edges, so gotta get rid of those. I saw the monsters and had to see what's up and subscribe. Thank you, Harpy. That's so great. Thank you so much. Oops. Okay, that'll be good. Well, let's just do this one. So put this one here. Oops, there's a straight edge. Hang on. Okay. We're just having fun, super casual. Obviously, we can do whatever we want here. We can go over the top of some of it. Some of it that we don't like, we can glue over. But the surprise factor of this is fun because it always looks different than you think it's going to when you cut them up. Okay, let's go ahead and put our inspiration piece in. You guys, should I tear this one? This is the only one that I haven't torn yet. Don't you think that we should tear it? Or do you think the straight edges should go in? Angela says, sorry, Laura, I was on with Julie and Christy planning the crafty marathon sale. We're waiting to hear back from everyone, but I would love to have you as an alternate if that's okay. I would love it. I would love it. Harpy says tear it, and Amy says leave it. How about we do both? How about I'll cut it and leave one square, and then I'll tear a piece. Okay. How about that? Actually, that could go like this, right? Or here, let's just do this. So I'm going to put this squared off piece in, and then I'll tear this one. So here we go. And really, you need to probably save these little bits for when the ATC cards are done. You can just like glue this little bit back on top of some of them. Oh, look, here's this big eyeball. Piece of the eyeball can go there. All right, let's see if we like that. Okay. Here, I have to tear this piece off. Hi, Julie. You can layer some torn pieces over the straight piece. Very good, Julie. Why didn't I think of that? That's what we'll do. Okay, I'll put the straight piece over here. All right, and the bits right here. Uh-oh. Ink came off of him a little bit. Let's do this one. Right here. We really need another whole piece of this, don't we? Now, this piece will get some torn layered over it, which will be good. We better save these two for over this way. So let's use some of this. Do you have a gold marker and maybe outline one before gluing it down? Ooh. The night is young. Yes. Diane, I'm a night owl too. I might just stay on with any of you guys that want to stay on for a little bit. Yes, I do have a gold marker. So I need to use a scratch piece of paper for this gluing here. I'm messing up my page. Hang on. I'll do that, Amy. I'm going to take all your suggestions. Which one, like, do you think this one would be good with gold marker? I bet it would. I know, Helen. A lot of pros. Let's see. Okay, let me get my gold marker out. I got like, oh, any of them. Okay. Yeah. Good deal. Good idea. Okay. So I'll do this where you can see me. It's my Posca pins here. Let's do that. Let's go around the edges. Ooh, that looks great. That looks so good. See, these will end up on different cards. All this gold won't be on the same card. Okay. Lovely. Okay, this one needs glue. Where am I going to put that one? I guess maybe right here. Yeah. This is getting fun. My hands are getting messy. Ooh, this looks great. What do you think, Amy? Yes. Looks so good. There's that. All right. Perfect. Oh my gosh, that looks great. I feel like I don't want to cover this up at the bottom. Maybe I might finish coloring that with marker down there so there's no white space and it doesn't get covered up. Okay, let's keep going. This is fun. It's about time for a black and white piece, isn't it? Maybe? I'll tell you what, we'll put it up here. Let's see. We will take this one off and do this. That'll be good, but I'm going to put a little piece under that one. So maybe green or maybe a little piece of this. This one that has the black. And then put that there. Maybe. My markers are like encroaching on our space here. It's my glue stick. My glue stick. Okay. So pretty with the gold. So we should probably put the gold on this one too, shouldn't we? Let's do it. Because it's going to be way over here. You're right. It looks really good with the gold. Okay. Perfect. Okay, so in that case, that maybe we'll put that one on top. Okay. All right. So this can go here. What do you guys like the best? What should I use more of? I know we kind of just really got started, but 44 thumbs up. That's fantastic. Thanks, guys. I love that you guys are like hopping in here and giving me a thumbs up. That's so nice. And of course, all you guys that are hanging out with me is wonderful. Let's do this. Let's see. Maybe that. I don't know. Maybe this. Maybe that's better. Or like this, because this piece will be covered up, right? Nettie, make me some dinner. I'm way past dinner time. You're 2 hours behind us, aren't you? All right, let's see here. Maybe I need to put some a little bit more solid in here somewhere, huh? Like some here. I'm gonna think maybe I'll put the pink. Like maybe here. Let's see what'll cover. Um, maybe like that. Oh, Helen, no, don't cut yourself. That's terrible. Careful. How did I have that? Like this? Guess I don't need to get it too scrappy, right, you guys? Probably should put a couple of big pieces in. Maybe I'm going to, y'all bear with me here. This might not look good, so if it doesn't, we won't do it anymore. Maybe a quote from the dollar book. Okay. Yeah, I'm getting a little too scrappy, but yes. Okay, let me get back here. Maybe I should put this one big piece in like that. I'm going to lose some of our gold paint, but I guess that's okay. Like that, you guys? Because it's going to get cut up. Should I just put the whole thing in there? What do you think? Some bigger pieces like this? I'm going to try it. Yeah, the back was the field bud. Just put glue on it. Okay. But here's a piece. Yeah, here's what the back looked like. So we could just put a piece right here, right? Hey, Lori. Thank you. Or down here. Oh, it's not quite long enough. Or right here. Oh, it's not quite wide. Well, it's almost wide enough. Nope. Almost. Dang it. Let's see. Maybe I'll just put it there. Yes, or left by the purple. Like this. Okay, Angela. Cool. Okay. I was more by the purple. Got it. Okay. I'm going to speed it up here a little bit. Man, time flies when you're having fun. Okay. I'll also put a piece up here by the purple, since that looks good. Okay. And then maybe I'll put this piece. Maybe I'll put some pink here. And this little guy, we'll try him here. See, now I'm getting smart. If you put the glue down here, then you can still tear off some of it instead of gluing it down. If it doesn't work right, you can lift up the edge and put something under it, right? It's better. Sorry, you guys. This is kind of wild. I don't know how it's going to look, but it's okay. If it looks bad, it's okay. We're just playing around, right? Like this might be pretty, like this. Maybe I should put that all the way across that way. Let's try that. If we get one little white space on the ATC, it's okay because you're probably going to put, you're going to put some focal point across the top of it anyway. So I think that'll be fine. Oh, thanks, Julie. I'm getting a little worried about it, but we'll see. It may just be too crazy, but that's okay. Like, I don't like that last piece there. It's okay, though. I want to go ahead and be able to cut it before before everybody has to go. Because that's the fun part, the cutting. All right, let's just see. Let's try another big piece. Oh, we've got another Field of Daisies piece. All right. Oh, the pink stripes? Okay. We'll put the pink stripes in. Maybe we'll just finish with those and see how that goes. Uh-oh. Here, hang on. All right, let's do that. Right there. Okay, we'll put pink stripes there. We need to put one little... We have to do one more little gold pin trick. That was awesome. Well, we did it right there. That's okay. Let's do that one there. I know you guys are probably like, oh my God. This is getting too wild. Okay, we got that. And we just got a couple more little pieces right here to put. Let's see, that piece has already got that there. Oh, look. This star wasn't good, but look, the back of it was. What do you think? And that? So what about that over here? That's pretty, right? Because it could even use gold across the top of it, right? Let's try it. Oh yeah, I think that looks good. So let's do the gold pin on it, and then I'll put that one down. And then we've only got one little spot left. The only thing I don't like about this process is that sometimes you end up covering up some of your good pieces, but that's just part of the process. You just have to kind of go with it. I think that looks good. That there, and then hi Izzy. I wish I could have found this while sewing earlier. Definitely gonna wait for the next stream. Oh, thank you so much. We're gonna be on tomorrow night again. We're doing kind of a 5-night frenzy kind of thing. If you want to come back tomorrow night. Okay, so let's see. One more thing. Is that color? That color doesn't match, does it? Maybe I should find. Maybe I should get the book out and do one more thing. Oh, we got this piece though. That's good. I like that one. Let's do that one though. Uh-oh. There. Okay. Ooh, one more piece, you guys. Maybe pink stripes again. Mushroom. Oh, this one? And then we can put the colors on it? Dark pattern, not this. This. Yeah, we didn't use very much of this, did we? Okay. Yeah, for the contrast. Okay. All right, I'm just going to put the glue right on here. Don't take too much off, Laura. Okay. All right, here we go now. Glue this little bit down. I'm going to cut the edges, which is going to look cool. And then we're going to cut the cards. I can't wait. Okay. We messed up the back a little bit, but that's okay. Where's my scissors? Oh, there it is. Okay. Y'all, I can't see over my head very well to get in the in frame good. And I can see the chat on my iPad, but there's a little bit of a delay, so it doesn't help me when I'm trying to center something in the camera. Okay, you guys, who thinks it's going to be too wild and crazy? What do you guys think? Guess. On a scale of 1 to 10, what do you think it's going to turn out to be? You could be honest. I'm a little nervous. Oh, Laura. Okay, cutting off all the edges. 8.5. It's so specific. Okay, I'm going to peek, but I'm not going to give y'all a peek yet. Oh, that's kind of promising. Do you guys want to see now, or you want to? Wild is great. Okay, you want to wait and you want me to cut it up, or do you want to look at it now first before I cut it? If we get 3 yeses, then I'll go ahead and let you see it now. If not, I'm going to leave it until we cut it up into pieces. Okay, Karen wants to wait, and somebody wants to show. Amy wants to show. There's 2 yeses. Okay. Better keep my pieces over here. Okay, how about just a quick peek, and then I'm going to turn it back over. Okay, okay. Cut it, then show us. Okay. I'm going to, here, okay. I'll have to try to compromise. I'll show it to you real quick, and then I'm going to cut it. Ah! Yeah, I flashed you. Okay, so now we're going to cut it. Okay, let me get my big cutter. All right, let me get my big cutter. Okay. It's 12 by 12, so it shouldn't matter if I cut the 3.5 inch width or the 2.5 first, right? Probably shouldn't matter, right? So here is, so our ATC cards, you guys, in case you forgot, they're 2.5 by 3.5. Am I saying that correct? I don't want to cut this wrong. I'll be so mad at myself. 2.5 by 3.5. All right, so I'm gonna cut 3.5 then. 3.5. So right down this line here. I'm going to be surprised with y'all. I'm going to keep it upside down. Might be terrible. Okay, 3.5 again. Uh-oh. Don't do that on me. Here we go. Okay. About lost my blade there. Okay, there's another 3.5. Okay. Thanks, Nettie. Now we got one more 3.5. Okay, that's scrap. All right, so all those are 3.5. I'm saying this out loud, so you guys stop me if I mess up. So now it's just got to be 2.5-inch pieces, right? Move markers. Okay. Move over. Okay. So 2.5 right here. Oh, my blade is giving up the ghost here, you guys. 2.5. I'm talking to myself so I don't mess up these measurements. 2.5. Okay, now I just got to do that again. Oops. 2.5. Here we go. Okay, one more time. Is anybody, are we excited? Are we scared? Now remember, you're going to put focal points on these things. So if they're wild, it's probably fine because you're going to put, a bigger image on there. Okay, we'll move this out of the way. All right. So we've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. That's right. I remember when I did mine before. Okay. Are we ready? It's the big reveal. I'm scared. What if they look terrible? Okay. Are we ready? 1, 2. Oh, I think it's good. 3, 4. Uh-oh, that one lost its glue a little bit. 5. Ooh, I like this one. 6. Oh, that one's crazy, but it's good, right? Okay, let me scoot them up. 7, 8. There's the eyeball. Ooh, look, there's that field piece I put down at the end. I like that. 9. And then, ooh, 10. I like this. I like this one, y'all. 11. Oh, there's my little colored piece. 12. Oh, look, that's the whole fairy right there, which is kind of cool. Fun, you guys. Here, let me the bottom ones you can't see good. Let's see. Let me make rows of 4. Here, let me do it this way. So that's really fun. Sandy, you like it? Thanks. Gosh, I'm so relieved. I was afraid they wouldn't even look good. Oh, look, let's go back and put the um color. Can't resist, right? Oh, you want to see the cut off pieces? Yeah, yeah, yeah. We might be sad when we see these, right? Oh, cool. Look at that. We did cut off a really good piece here. But see, we could go back. Actually, you could go back and put them on some of the plainer ones like that, right? So there's a big cut off piece. Here's one, which is cool. There's one. There's one. Oh, that was kind of cool. We cut off, if I didn't see, I should have peeked. Because like, we kind of cut off that bottom and that was kind of cool, but that's okay. Oh, Twinsies is a good idea. Or a belly band in a journal. Yeah, we definitely don't want to throw these away, do we? They're pretty cute. I was going to see. I guess this is the only kind of boring one, but good thing it was like a pretty piece of paper. I was just going to show you kind of what something would look like on top. So I have like, um, these are not wild enough, I don't think. Hang on. But you know, like something like one of these cats. These are also collage soup, you guys. But I think my only issue with collage soup is sometimes they run them off the page like this. I guess they do it on purpose, but I it kind of drives me a little nuts. I'm not going to be really careful with this. I just want to give you the idea of what the focal point will look like on them. Oh my gosh, Amy, you weren't here when I was talking about collage soup. That's where all these awesome papers came from. And you can buy the regular cut and collage books already printed, but I buy the ebooks, and that way you can, if you find one you really like, you can print it over and over again. Like I could go back and print this paper that we ran out of with the big eyeball. So like this, you guys. Is that fun? Or even like on the plainer ones? Yes, collagesoup.com. And Amy, like this whole piece of paper, that was a freebie. You can get on there and download that for free. And on my channel, you guys, I did a Halloween one with some of this paper. Um, and look, Amy, this was free too. And they've got the fish. So, I mean, they have everything. They have so many. Where's my little fish I cut out? I was going to show you guys. But see, he would be pretty on here, on one of these. Like this half of this fish. Hang on a second. I know, right? Look here. course, you would want to cut these out better, but I'll show you. I'll give you an idea of what they look like here. So yeah, isn't that cute? Then you, what did you say? Okay. Yeah, so Amy, the black and white ones. Hang on a second. Let me show Amy real quick. So the black and white ones is this ebook. And that's the fish and the monsters are in this one. It's only $7 for the whole book. And these guys. Well, you guys, that was super, super fun. We made it to 10:53. Thanks everybody for hanging out. So I think you had fun. So just put hearts in the chat if you had a good time. I think I'm going to. Oh, I was going to show you one more thing. Look how cute this is. You guys like the gold? So look, what if we went back? I might do this for tomorrow night. I don't know where my scratch paper went, but I think we need to go back and put gold around the edge. Right? And of course, sometimes you can round the edges if you like that better. Oh, look at all my hearts. You guys are so sweet. I did my Halloween ones in black Posca like this. And they look really good. There we go. Thanks, you guys. And we're gonna do probably on the last tomorrow is the next to last night, but probably on the last night, maybe I'll give these away if we finish them up. I'll just draw for people and give them away in the chat. Thanks, guys. You're so sweet. I think they turned out really cute. It was a group effort. A group effort. So everybody ought to get a chance to get a little piece. Okay, I think my hair's falling down, so I'm not going to turn the camera back around, but I am going to say good night. Amy, thank you so much. Amazing Amy's art. That's a big compliment. My hands are awful. Look at that. Look, you guys. Maybe I will turn the camera around. Hang on a second. Oh, there's Fatbird stuff. Hang on. I'm going to turn around and say bye to y'all. Camera. Front. Here I am. Thanks, you guys. Thanks, everybody, for being here. It's so exciting. I love it that you guys had fun. So we're on again tomorrow night at 8:30. I am going to put a link like on the Instagram crafters chat, since those are my crafter buddies, and see if anybody wants to pop on. Even more than one person can, and show us what you're working on. I think that would be so much fun. Good night, sweet Helen. Yes. Oh, good. You put Julie's channel in the chat. Julie's got a thing tomorrow. Yes. You guys, Julie's live tomorrow for her weekly chat. Put the time in, Angela, if you don't mind. Been mostly lurking. Well, that's good. That's so much fun. Okay, so we'll see you at Julie's chat tomorrow. We'll see you here again tomorrow night at 8:30 if you want to come. And then Saturday night before Miss Pam's sale, we're going to finish up the frenzy. And in between, we're going to do flipping and sipping, and we're probably going to do the Google Eye Monsters. So anyway, hopefully some of that's going to be fun. And thanks again, you guys. And stay tuned to see what Fatbird finds next. And we will see you guys soon on the next one. Good night, everybody.